Well, I started Dragonsnake at a park.
Okay.
I was working on in fitness. I was in the fitness world. I trained in the martial arts my entire life. My uncle Louis, my dad's oldest brother, opened the first Kempo karate school in my hometown, Toledo, Ohio.
No shit.
And I trained there as a young kid with him throughout my entire adolescence. I trained with my uncle. He developed Kempo karate style called Jimsu Kempo karate,
nice.
which was our family fighting art. And my uncle Rudy was also a part of this fighting style. He was a third-degree black belt, and he also boxed in the Marines. My uncle Rudy was a champion boxer in the Marines, so he taught me a lot of boxing when I was young. And my uncle Louis taught me a lot of Kempo karate and kicks. So I became a great striker as a young man, and took that knowledge with me into my future. I really got into fitness and started bodybuilding and lifting a lot at the fitness gym. What I would do is I would go in and I would warm up on the heavy bag and doing martial arts. And my bodybuilder friends would watch. They'd come in. They'd go, "Hey, that was cool. Could you show me that? Teach me that." So I would teach them these cool things I was doing on the bag. And they would go. They were going, "Oh, why don't you do this as a career? You're really good at it." And I was like, I don't have the money to open up a business. And my buddy Vahe said, "You don't need any money to open up a business." And I was like, "Yes, you do." And he was like, "No, you don't. You can do it like Bruce Lee and teach at the park."
Yeah, there you go.
And a light bulb went off, and I went, "Oh shit!" So I started making business cards and flyers, and I started inviting all of my friends at the gym, at the fitness gym, to the park to train with me.
Okay.
And they started coming out. I was charging like $10 per session, and I was out there like Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And I was doing that for a while, and then next thing you know, I had like 20 people at the park, and I was making enough money to where I could sublease.
Hey.
So I walked into a gym. Called Seton Gym. And there was a gentleman who owned that gym called Tiago Azaretto. I walked up to him and I said, "I'd like to rent your mats for an hours at a time to teach my program."
Okay.
And would you share the space with me if I were to pay rent? And he goes, 10 years ago I walked into a gym and asked the man the same thing you're asking me today.
Oh, really?
And I went, "Wow." And he went, "So this is my time. I'm going to do that for you." So I started teaching my program at Seton Gym, got introduced to Muay Thai, and fell in love with Muay Thai, trained Muay Thai for a while. I have 5 Muay Thai championships to my name.
Hey.
I'm super proud of that. I also have MMA World Championships. I just won the King of the Cage Welterweight World Championship in October. I'm 45 years old and I still fight.
Dude, you're a scary motherfucker. Like, you're big. I'm like, oh shit, I don't want to take those kicks. I remember when you were teaching me the kicks a couple weeks ago, I was like, oh, my leg kind of hurts.
That comes with years and years and years of throwing those kicks.
Yeah.
I take a lot of pride in technique and speed and power and details. And I heard Bruce Lee say it one time. He said, "I'm not afraid of the man. I do not fear the man that has thrown one kick 10,000 different kicks one time. I fear the man that has thrown one kick 10,000 times."
Yes.
So that's really big on my mats, and I have the guys do the same kicks sometimes over and over and over and over and over until they're sick of it, and then I have them do it some more, and they get really good at it because of it. But I appreciate the compliment, man. So. Back to the story. I went to I started teaching at Tiago's gym. I started continued with Dragonsnake program. Was teaching training fighters there. We started winning while I was subleasing there. I had in 2016 I had Waldo Costa. He's in the UFC now. He was 10-0 on my team as an amateur. I had Wesley Pierce, also, he was 10-0. He's won his first 10 fights in a row. He was a champion, the World Fight Federation champion, Rangers in the Cage champion. Super proud of that kid. I had a kid named Jimmy Hellboy Mack. He won his first 5 fights in a row by knockout. He was a heavyweight. Super proud of that kid. Princeton Jackson was on the team back then. He's still on the team. He's an undefeated professional fighter now. Back then, Yaya Pacheco walked in my gym back then, and she's a Muay Thai champion. She's one of the most technical students I've ever had in my life, and people who meet her, they see how talented she is. I'm super proud of her. From there, I moved on, and I shared a space with a coach,
Okay.
Split a space 50-50 in Scottsdale. And then from there, I was able to open my own gym.
Nice.
So this gym here, I've been here for 4 years, and it's been my own space, my own gym for the past 4 years. And I'm 10 years into my journey.
Nice.
So I started 10 years ago. I started teaching at a park, and now I have my own space, my own gym. I've trained champions, amateur and professional. I have world champions, MMA professional world champions, and professional Muay Thai champions, and I'm super proud of that. Coming from nothing but grass and opportunity. Nothing but space and opportunity, and I made it this far, and I attribute that to never giving up.
Yep, exactly.
There were a lot of moments I should have quit, but I didn't. So we're here now.
Exactly. That's what I love about the concept of like the American dream, because you had the opportunity where you started out just in the park, and then you made constant strides going step by step by step. And no matter what, especially when it's a true passion like this, it's going to be an arduous and very hardened journey for you to be able to get to where your goals and your aspirations truly are. So for you to be able to go from starting out in the park teaching classes, and now you're progressing, you've had now a current UFC fighter train here before, you have other people, you have Princeton Jackson, who's a phenomenal and scary motherfucker. But it's amazing. That's what I love, like just seeing the strides and then like hearing your journey about how you got here. That's absolutely phenomenal, man. Major praise.